Everyone might as well go in there and bitch that they don't have their evidence all at the same time. Okay? And then we can get it all recorded.
All right.
All right?
So I'm going. Okay, I'm asking for Brian Jones.
Yes, you're going to ask for Brian Jones, the district administrator, and you're going to remind Brian, or what's her name there?
Luann.
Luann, yes, that you emailed her, so you get into that conversation. Does Sandra or Mike have ability to record at this point in time?
Michelle. Yeah. You can record me?
I don't have my recorder.
Oh, but your phone?
I don't know how to record on my phone.
Can you record?
I don't have an answer.
Michael can record.
Okay. Well, then you go in there, and Michelle McDonald's there?
Yeah, it's me, Michelle and Michael.
Oh, I thought you said Sandra for a second there.
No, she's sitting in court for the rest of her life.
Oh, okay. I misheard that. Yeah. Well, the thing is, Michelle should be able to answer any problems, if you want your transcript for today. She should be able to help you with the district administrator, But the whole idea is we got to get this recorded, So that's the deal. So if Mike is going to be recording, tell him to turn on his recorder right now.
Okay. Recording?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Today is July 18th. We are heading into the district administrator's office.
Yeah, 10:46 a.m. Brian Jones,
Right.
First Judicial District Administrator.
Okay. You can stay. Here. Did I lock it? There you go. You can turn it on. All right. Hi.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for Brian Jones.
Can I tell him who's here?
Dede Evavold.
Hi, Brian. Dede Evavold is here to see you. Okay. Bye. You can have a seat. You'll be right down.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, you're Brian.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm Dede Evavold.
I do.
And you have a place to meet?
This is Carol Lynn. He is the assistant district administrator.
Okay. Hi, Carol.
Anywhere.
Okay.
This is a good spot. I was at a training session all day on Friday, so I wasn't available today. Sorry about that.
Okay, so you received my email?
I did.
Okay. So you know that I had my evidence withheld illegally, and that this morning I was at the courthouse. She did grant the motion to compel testimony. She's saying I'm not a party to this action, which Judge Karen Alpha.
Okay.
Yes. So she's saying when I'm not a party to this action, which I clearly am. And again, I haven't received any evidence. They, charge me for that when it needs to be sent to me electronically. So I need to have my discovery and my evidence provided to me.
And the information that you sent back in February and even now, your issue is with the county attorney's office, correct? Because you're asking for evidence that the county attorney's office or the sheriff's department has.
And
Right.
Lakeville Police
Right.
officers.
And that's not something, number one, that I have. Number two is, I think, if there's any documents or cases that you want to file, they have to go. Heidi Carstensen is the Dakota County Court Administrator. You file with the county attorney or with the court administrator's office.
Okay.
Actually, okay, Dede.
Yes.
Okay. First of all, an officer of the court, who is the Dakota County Attorney, is conspiring with another officer of the court, which is the judge, to illegally withhold your readily available free electronic public information. The judge has been notified that you have been harassed in the mail with a fraudulent bill which is in no way, shape, or form in compliance with the Minnesota Data Practice Act, nor the rules, nor the model policies established by the Commissioner of the Department of Administration. Obviously, that falls under the purview of your office there, Mr. Brian Jones, 1st Judicial District Administrator. Your job is to take Dede's complaint and hand it over to the Chief Judge. That is correct, isn't it?
Two things. Number one is I forwarded your email to the Chief Judge, which is Judge Conkel, so I've done that. And number two is if you have any cases that you want to file against, in district court, you can go to the court office and file those. What I'm saying is I'm not the person that handles the stuff, the allegations that you're saying. If a judge did something inappropriate, so there's nothing. I received your email, and I forward it to the chief, and I will pass it along to the court administrator. But obviously, you know where the court administrator's office is. If you want to file a case over there, you can certainly do that. I'm not the gatekeeper of that.
Well, actually, that's why Dede came to your office, because you're the person who's supposed to investigate these things. See, I've helped other people file complaints with the district administrator for an investigation with the chief judge. See, I do know what I'm talking about. It's just that simple. So, and you're spinning some tale, just like the judge did, that Dede needs to go chase a tree when your job is to make sure the investigation is completed. See, it's just that simple. And this is obstruction of justice and trial by ambush. Because now the judge, at first the judge was saying, oh, pay, 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 pay. Now she's saying Dede's not, she was forced to change her story now. Now it's Dede's not a part of the case, so she doesn't get the evidence. Well, magically, the story's changed because apparently all this bad publicity is getting out there. You need to realize that Dede is the subject of multiple high-profile, multiple news agencies wanting her interview. See, Newsweek wants her interview, and so does ABC's 2020. So this is what's going to happen. She's going to take this testimony that she's getting right now, and she's going to take it to the media and show them clear, precise, and unquestionable evidence of trial by ambush in Minnesota courts. So thank you. That's what we need. Oh, and Dede also needs her transcript for this morning, so she has the testimony of the judge there making the wild and outrageous claims that Dede, one, is not a party to this, and Dede doesn't get her evidence. See?
Mm-hmm.
So can you assist Dede in getting the transcript for this morning? Or are you incapable of doing that either?
The transcript comes directly from the court reporter, and so you have to make contact with the court reporter in order to get that. But I can send over to the court reporter once for you. And then you just make contact with her.
Okay.
Or him.
So you have the information for the court reporter then? So you can give that to Dede?
Yes.
Or are your hands tied on that too?
No, I just said that I would provide that information to her.
You giving it to her right now or what?
As soon as we're done with this meeting, I will go and get the information. I don't have it right this second, but I will go get it.
Can I ask with whom we're conversing?
No, you may not.
Anything else that you want me to bring up?
Well, obviously, it's the cover story here because they know that you've exposed this trial by ambush. You haven't had your evidence. You've been charged since December. You submitted a discovery request long ago, over 6 months ago, and for readily available free electronic information, which according to eCourt Minnesota, all this information, A, has to be in searchable PDF format, B, has to be electronic, and has to be C, readily available. Yet magically, Dede doesn't get this readily available free electronic information. See, obviously, eCourt Minnesota only works for special privileged people, and that's why Dede's getting special treatment here. Trial by ambush. That's the special treatment you're getting. Isn't that right, Dede?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you're done there. It's a waste of your time. We're gonna call the Commissioner of the Supreme Court, and we'll tell Rita Coyle DeMule what Brian is spinning here.
One other thing, Carol, did you want to say something?
All I wanted to say was, if, in terms of eCourt Minnesota, in terms of if something is filed in the file, if the county attorney's office has filed discovery there, it is available to you. If they have not filed it with the court, we don't have it. We couldn't put it out there.
Okay, first of all, again, the Dakota County Attorney is an officer of the court, and pursuant to statute and the rules and the model policies established by the Commissioner of the Department of Administration, if the county attorney, who is the officer of the court, has electronic data in his possession, Dede has to receive it electronically. See, it's just that simple. And if he wants to submit a bill, it has to be in compliance with the Minnesota Data Practice Act and the rules and the model policies established by the Commissioner of the Department of Administration, which you've been provided with, which you willfully refuse to acknowledge. It's just that simple.
Okay. Any other comments? Okay. And okay, what did you just say now? I'll just get that information then for the transcript. Anything else?
No, not that I know of.
Okay. All right.
I could look, and can you get her contact information? Okay.
Wait, I have to get the contact information.
Water.
Sure. How soon are they available?
She has to type it out. I don't know. Every court reporter has their own iCloud system, so some can get it done quickly, some takes a little bit because they have to type the whole thing. You want the entire transcript?
No, just my testimony this morning.
Just your testimony?
Yeah.
Okay. When you contact her, just be specific about what you're looking for.
Okay, you're going to need her email address or phone number.
Okay.
Because obviously you can communicate with her electronically, right? Because the phone is electronic, email is electronic.
Her email?
And she's going to be typing it up on a computer, and you can actually get your transcript in PDF format, which can be emailed to you. See, isn't that wonderful? Of course, you're gonna have to pay for it, right?
That's something that you have to work out with the court reporter.
We live in the age of technology. See, you're trying to pretend like Dede lives in the Stone Age. This is the problem.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
What I'm saying is, this is the court reporter's work.
Yeah, we're talking. Yeah.
I don't have to say over that. That's all I'm saying.
And then this is at courts.state.mn.us. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you, Carol. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. I'm out of the building.
Okay.
Oh, there's a mower coming by.
Hi, this message is for Dede Evavold. This is Kathy Keena calling from the Dakota County Attorney's Office. I have you subpoenaed for tomorrow morning to appear in the Grazzini-Rucki trial, and I am not calling you as a witness. So you are released from your subpoena, and you do not need to appear tomorrow. If you have any questions, you can call the main line number, which is 651-438-4482, and if you need verification, you can ask to speak to Lisa Fryermuth. Thanks.
Is there someone there?
I just rang the bell. Hi. Is Brian Jones available?
No, he's gone for the week.
He's gone for the week. Okay. I need to make sure that this information gets to someone. Who else?
No, you need to make sure it gets to Chief Judge Terrence Conkel. That's who you need to make sure it goes to.
Okay.
Because you want an investigation because they're rigging your court case. Trial by ambush.
Yeah. So who's in charge when they're not here?
I can maybe scan it to him or email him or something.
Okay.
But
Okay, what's on the disc, Dede?
This is from the FBI. So I've reported. I just got done at the Dakota County Sheriff's Office. And then this is information that we reported the Dakota County Sheriff's Office, as well as witness tampering by 2 people involved in the case.
Okay, first of all, Dede went to the FBI. The CD contains an audio of her statement to the FBI. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay, good. She's also just come from the Dakota County Sheriff's Department and reported this statement that she's given to the Dakota County Sheriff's Department. This statement that she made to the FBI. She's handed them a copy, along with all the copies that she handed to the FBI, which are 2 criminal complaints against the Dakota County attorney for illegal withholding her evidence, a complaint against Jeff Long and John Corman, the Lakeville police officers, for harassment, and this witness tampering complaint for against David-Rucki and Star Tribune hack, former Star Tribune hack Michael Brodkorb.
Okay.
So she wants this information handed to Chief Judge Terrence Conkel so he can do a phony investigation like he did the last time when he covered up for that judge in Dede's case. What's her name again?
Karen.
Karen what?
Yep. Karen.
Yeah. See? So this is trial by ambush because the Dakota County attorney, who Dede just filed a criminal complaint against, not 1, not 2, but 3 criminal complaints against, handed her some of her evidence today at trial.
Okay. Tell you what, I'm going to take this information.
Okay.
I will give it to make sure that Judge Conkel knows that it's here, see if I can somehow get it to him this week. If not this week, it'll be next week when he gets back. But I'm in receipt of all your documents, and I will make sure that he gets it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, September 27th, and it is 4:18 p.m. We are going to the District Court Administrator's Office to provide an update of further withholding of my evidence.
Just came from Sheriff's Office.
Just came from the Sheriff's Office and talked to Captain Jim Rogers. Hi.
How are you?
Good. I want to provide an update of information that I left yesterday
Okay.
for Brian Jones.
Okay.
To get this to Terrence Conkel. This is information on, again, the further illegally withholding my evidence. I have a trial going on.
Okay.
So I've listed out what those are that I'm still not getting. Tomorrow they're actually having one of the U.S. Marshals testify. I haven't received any of that evidence.
Okay.
And this shows the discovery review hearing that all discovery was supposed to be exchanged. That was way back in May.
Okay.
Prior to that settlement conference.
Okay.
And then that's just information on the witnesses that are testifying tomorrow. And it's Matthew Palmer, Deputy U.S. Marshal.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll get it to Brian.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
You too. Today is September 28th, 2016. I'm going to the Judicial District Court Administration Office to bring in the court calendar showing that Terrence Conkel is actually in his home court in McLeod. They said he was gone all week, so I'm checking if they provided him the information I gave to them on Monday and Tuesday, which would have been September 26th and 27th, regarding the illegal withholding of my evidence and the obstruction of justice by the Dakota County attorneys. And we're going to go in and see what they did with the information. Hi. Hi. Okay, I had left information for Terrence Conkel. Yeah, and to get to Terrence Conkel. And they said that he was out. Okay, so I have his court calendar that shows that he's actually in his home court.
Right.
Okay. So I have it for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, that's his actual schedule.
Over in McLeod.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to know that if that got to him or not.
Well, Brian also, who you left it for, our administrator, is up at a conference, so we have it in his office.
Okay.
And he'll probably be back. Do you know when Brian's expected back? Friday.
Okay.
So he'll probably see it Friday.
Okay, so I need to get that to him.
Do you
by
want it?
today?
You can mail it to him.
Can you scan it or copy it or fax it?
What's on that DVD? Didn't you leave?
That's
a DVD?
audio. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
I don't know if I could scan that to him, but I imagine the other documents we could scan.
Yeah, because that needs to get to him. So you could actually just burn that down
Do you think,
onto your
Luann?
computer.
What's that? She's wondering if we could scan it to Conkel. Do you think we should? Is there any problem with that?
Well, one of them's a CD.
That's what I was just asking her about the CD. I don't know how we would do that.
You can just, do you have a jump drive or you can just download it onto your computer or paste it in there? Do you have a player?
Yeah, we'll ask him how to get it
Okay,
to him.
yeah, it's important
Okay.
that we get that to him.
Alrighty.
All right, thank you. Today, hi, we're gonna be walking in now. You ready?
I'm ready if you are.
Okay. Here we go. Give the date, Carrie.
Thursday, September 29th.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. I'm checking on the status of the information. Did that get
It
sent
did
to?
get, I scanned it and sent it to Judge Conkel.
Did he
He's got
also
it.
get the FBI DVD?
He's got that, I believe, on Brian's desk because we don't know how to get it to him.
Okay.
But he's got all the other information.
Okay. And did he respond at all?
He said he'd, look at, get to it as soon as he could.
Okay.
So.
Terry, anything you want to say?
Well, I'm trying to figure out in the age of technology how how you can't get an audio file to the chief judge, things so the E-Court Minnesota transfers this electronic information readily. And you easily had enough time to toss the disc in the mail, you know, apparently the only reason why it's still sitting on Brian Jones's desk is because you want Dede to get convicted without her evidence, and then you're hoping that she shuts up after she gets convicted because she didn't have any evidence to defend herself. You know, another trial by ambush from another corrupt Minnesota court. And, oh, by the way, in case you're thinking that I didn't record my last conversation with Brian Jones, I will gladly play a portion of Brian Jones's conversation in which he's making wild and outrageous claims. Here we go. Number one is I forwarded your email to the chief judge, which is Judge Conkel, so I've done that. And number two is if you have any cases that you want to file against, in district court, you can go to the court office and file them. See, there you go. Brian Jones is trying to send poor Dede on a wild goose chase, which I have recorded. There you go. See, Brian Jones knows that trial by ambush is standard operating procedure for these corrupt Dakota County courts. And Dede is a victim of trial by ambush, and you want her convicted, so she shuts up. Isn't that right?
I'm not involved in any of the...
Yes, you are. You're all part. You get a paycheck from the district court, don't you?
I get it from the state of Minnesota, but I do have the CD. I can talk to our IT people and see if there's anything they can do to get it to Judge Conkel.
No. You know you can get it to it. You willfully refuse to send it to him because you believe in obstruction of justice, just like Dede's judge there, who has willfully ignored Dede's pleas for some justice in that corrupt court. See? Hi, Megan. Hi. There. That's what it is. Isn't that right, Dede?
That's right.
I don't really know what to tell Dede right now because I've given all the information that I have been requested to give, except for a CD that I'm going to check today if we can send to them through IT, because I don't know how.
Making sure you do that after Dede gets convicted, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just walking in here and I'm not sure exactly what.
Is this to get an audio CD to Terrence Conkel?
Okay, Judge Conkel?
Yes.
Sure, which he's unfortunately not in this
Right.
area.
But
So
you
we
get
have
it
to
to
figure it
them.
out, yeah.
Yeah, but it's been in your possession since Monday. It's been in your possession since Monday, and you willfully refuse to send it off or make wild and
We
outrageous
didn't
claims
willfully
against it
refuse,
off.
we just didn't know
Judge
how.
Conkel can allow Dede to be convicted, and he hopes that Dede gets convicted and shuts up after she gets convicted in his trial by ambush. See, he knows perfectly well that Dede is a victim of trial by ambush. That's standard operating procedure in your court, isn't it?
Is this your attorney on the phone?
This is my advocate.
Okay.
So
Sorry,
what
I'm
he's
just kinda
wanting
wondering.
is just to get that audio to him today. It's on
I
him.
am Dede's friend. That's what I am.
Okay. Do we know where?
An advocate is some empty-headed
That's
loudmouth
true.
nut job who doesn't know what they're doing. See, I am her friend. That's why I'm standing up for her. You understand that?
I completely understand that, and
I just played a recording for your secretary there of Brian Jones making some wild and outrageous claims, sending Dede on a wild goose chase. And I promised Brian Jones that this audio recording would get to the media. And after Dede gets convicted, guess what? Guess where it's going? To the media.
I apologize. I'm walking in out of and I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. I would like to help you try to get your documentation to Judge Conkel today.
I've got it, and we can talk to the IT department and see that they can somehow get it to them.
Okay.
Absolutely.
No, you know you can get it to him. You're just coming
I don't know that I'm not
a cover
IT.
story here. See, you've had it since Monday. You could have easily mailed it to him in that time, or e-filed it to him, or file shared it to him. See, you willfully hung on to it, hoping that Dede get convicted and shut up and accept her fate. That's not going to happen.
All right. Thanks, Terry.
Right on.
Bye. Okay, do you have a card?
Do I have a card? Let me run upstairs and
Okay,
grab it.
thank
I
you.
will be right back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.